Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here. Now, sadly, we just had our big dog, Jojo. He had heart disease forever, and he passed away. And that was on Friday, but I know he's in a good place now. You know, a long time ago when I found him, or I have to say you found me. uh, I was walking and I felt good that day, really great that day, in fact, and I was singing, and a big dog and a little dog came up to me. I mean, they came right up to me, and I petted the little dog, and I never really even pet the big dog, and then I went home. That was on my way back from walking, and about an hour or so later, here's the big dog sitting at the gate. And I called my wife and goes, "There's the dog. I met it on the street. He's sitting at the gate." And she said, "Oh, don't worry, he'll go away." And a couple hours later, he's still sitting there at the gate. He's kind of laying down, and it starts to rain. And I just kind of looked up. I guess we got a dog, huh? I got. So I brought him in, and we took him to the vet and got his shots and everything, and he became our dog. He was a street dog, and he was the most loving, kind, giving, caring animal and I've ever met. He's just a big lover, if you know of dogs like that. And I even remember a couple times being walking along, and a dog come running to attack me. And here goes Jojo to fight them off. And he was going to protect me no matter what. And he was very intuitive. He just loved people in general. But he had a sixth sense about him. He knew when people had a good heart. And I think that's really important, that we allow ourselves to understand how intuitive animals are. Well, the other day on Friday he passed away, and I was feeling very sad. You know, we've had it for 11, 12 years, and he was 13, and he was getting old, but they crawl into your heart and make you just feel sad when they leave. And then that night I was sleeping, and in the middle of the night I had this vision or dream or whatever you want to call it, and here was Sai Baba, or actually it wasn't Sai Baba himself, it was all the deities. It was Sai Baba, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, it was all of them, and it was like a silhouette, and he was walking, and here's Jojo running in front of him, and I could hear him barking, and he was jumping and frolicking around, and I just knew that was a message for me, that Jojo was with God, that he was fine, that everything was good, that he was whole again, and he was at peace, and I would see him again. You know, even John Edwards in the program Crossing Over talked about animals being on the other side that we loved, and they're waiting for us. And I'm a aficionado of near-death experiences, and a lot of people say they see, when they come back, they see animals that they loved on the other side also. Now, I think that love in general is love. That energy is nothing but pure energy of love. And we have that vibration around us, and animals have that vibration around us. I can't tell you how many wonderful animals I've had in my life, how many wonderful dogs, and cats, and birds, and boy, I tell you, dogs are amazing. And I can't tell you how many times also I've had our little dog when I was sometimes feeling bad a long time ago, and she would crawl up on my chest, especially when I had the chikungunya. She would crawl up on my chest and just kind of lick my chin and let me know that everything's going to be fine. She was worried about me. They have a sixth sense. They know exactly what's going on with everybody. And that kind of love expressed in loving ways. That's consciousness. They are sentient beings which go on forever. And so I know when I make that transition, I will see Jojo again. I'll hear that bark again, there's no doubt about it. And I'll know that consciousness there. And understand that all of us, everyone that tries to have that vibration of love, or is moving in that direction of love, will be there. So it's a heartwarming thing. I no longer felt sad after that, and I woke up the next morning and I was like, wow, he's in a good place, and I'm going to see him again. There's no doubt about it. And whenever we have a pet die, it's sad. There's no doubt about it, because we've had them for such a long, long time. And they've been with us, and they've been such loving and caring animals. And so we feel like we're separated from them. And to have that dream that was brought to me, I'm sure, by the great avatars, allowed me to know that everything is good. That everything happens for a reason. And a great guru once told me, anything that gets you emotionally upset, emotionally, ajar, something that gets you all riled up inside, that's exactly what you need to let go of. And that's stuck with me, That's not to say that you just drop it or anything, or but it really fit with what was going on here with Jojo. I need to let him go. I need to let him go to the light. And I can't hold him here. A lot of people do that with other people passing. And I need to be happy for him. And so I can feel my feelings, and okay. But now also I know that he's in a great place. So I allow him to flow into the divine, into that extended light, which goes on forever. And when we do that, we see a great peace that comes over us, a great loving, caring balm, which just kind of soothes our soul and our whole being. And then we stop worrying about them. And we also let go of our own self-interest at that point also, I'm going to miss them and that type of thing. But of course we will miss them. At the same time, my wife and I were reminiscing about Jojo this morning, He hated doing tricks. And I was away on a trip one time, and my wife was trying to get him to roll over. He just laid down and quit moving. So she called me, Jojo's dead, Jojo's dead. I said, I don't think so. And then she clapped her hands, and he got up. He said, I don't do crazy dog tricks. So his memory goes on with us forever. And we were just laughing about that this morning. So we will see our pets again. They are loving and kind. I love you.